Happy Friday. I'm going in doing some makeup. Get ready with me. I'm using the CC cream from Pharmacy. I'm using the shade light to medium for reference. This CC cream has an added SPF as well as it has skincare infused. It meets European standards for what's allowed in makeup. So many added bonuses. Plus, it's color correcting, meaning look at the redness and stuff literally disappearing. It's going to make my complexion look so smooth and so much better. I need a sunless tan, so my color is not going to match me very well. If I didn't sunless tan, I would probably need the shade light. So, but if you need anything, if you need links to anything that I'm using today, or if you have any questions, you can message me or have a link in my bio. You want to make sure and get all your foundation that you're using, whatever top foundation you're using, you want to make sure that it's all pressed in good, because if you're leaving lines and things in your foundation, then when you go in with the rest of your makeup, you're just creating more lines. So make sure, as we age, of course we're going to have fine lines and wrinkles. We're human, but we don't want to create more with our makeup. I'm going to go in with some lip plumper from Pharmacy. This is the shade Glass. It is gorgeous. You can wear this alone, or you can pair it over your favorite lipstick. It's so glossy, beautiful, and it plumps your lips just the slightest, just has a slight tingle. Using concealer in the shade 01. I'm just going to go under my eyes, not doing a lot of makeup, I just do simple mom makeup looks, like for your daily going to work or whatever. I don't do things like big and fancy. Just using my same beauty blender and going to go in and pat in my concealer, or you could use your ring finger and let your the warmth of your skin melt that into you. But if you use a finger, I suggest that you use a ring finger, because you want to go lighter hand with that area under your eyes, because it's very, very sensitive, and you don't want to create more, like I said earlier, more wrinkles and stuff than what we need. And I'm sure there's lots of professionals out there that know a lot more about makeup than I do, but I'm just sharing mom tips and tricks because I'm a mom. I'm going to go in with the shade Neutral Medium in the pressed powders from Pharmacy. I kept my grandson yesterday, and if you watched my makeup video, he helped me do my makeup, and he got in my palette and he put a big line in it. It's so funny. He's something else. Toddlers are so fun. Yesterday he's in the stage where he hide his eyes. When he's hiding his eyes, he thinks that he's hiding from you. So he hid under the kitchen table and hid his eyes. And he was hiding from Poppy. And Poppy come in and said, "Who are you hiding from, Mason?" And of course he wouldn't answer because he was hiding from Poppy. So Poppy gets under the table with him and said, "Who we hiding from?" He said, "Granny." So I acted like I couldn't see him, and I yelled for Poppy, I yelled for Mason, so Hadley joined in too, and I yelled for Hadley, and he was just getting the biggest kick out of that. And then when I finally found him, he laughed and cackled so hard. This age is so fun. He'll be 3 May 1st, and toddlers about this age are a blast. Put in with the transparent powders under my eye, because I like my eye area light and bright. So I like to use that powder, and that's from Pharmacy as well. I like to use it under my eye. I'm going to use Pharmacy's Peach Bite palette today. This palette is gorgeous. Love it. They have several palettes that's gorgeous. I'm just going to go in and add the bronzer from this palette. I'm going to use the bronzer, highlighter, and blush from this palette. This palette has a peachy, corally, hence peach bite, blush in it. That's so pretty. I love the bronzer shade in this, but if you're looking for something more pinky toned, the 3-in-1 would be good for you. They do have separate bronzers and separate blushes too. That's good. So it just depends on what you like. And they also have the liquid highlighter, blush, and bronzer. So there's a wide variety for everybody. I'm going down my neck so much because I need a sunless tan, like I said. I should have today. I should have took time to do that today. Because I want to match a little bit and blend a little bit my neck with my face, because obviously, as you can see, it does not match. So I like to use my bronzer to do so. Just going under my lip a little to give the illusion that my lip's a little fuller than what it is. I love this two-sided brush from Pharmacy as well, because it is so handy. I use the big fluffy side for my bronzer on my face and neck, and then I use this side if I want to contour anything. I don't always contour my nose and everything. Sometimes I do. I'm going to go in with this peach for my blush. Look how pretty that shade is. So pretty. And I am a blush addict. I love my blush. I like the look of looking like you've been out in the sun, so I like to use a lot of blush, and I will blend this though, but that's just the look that I go for, like wherever the sun would hit your face. And I'm going to use the highlighter out of this palette as well, and look how gorgeous it is. So pretty. Just going to take my little kabuki brush and blend this all in a little bit, because I don't want to look crazy. I don't want to look clown. I want it to look more like a natural look. You get what I'm saying. Of course it's not going to look natural, but I don't want it to look so like, okay, out there. So today is my grocery day. I love Fridays. I go and get something to eat with my girls, and I go to Aldi. That may sound boring to some, but we always have a blast. It's the simple things in mom life sometimes that can bring you the most joy. I'm literally going to take this same palette and throw some on my eyes. I'm going to take the bronzer from this palette and add just kind of in these outer corners. I love to do this when I don't want to take the time to do like eyeshadow, but I want something there. And it makes it so handy just to use the same palette that you've already used on your face. I'm taking a skinny brush and going in with the bronzer. And I'm going to go under my eye a little bit. And I did take the blush and put on my lid and a little bit of the highlight from that same Peach Bot palette. Just going to create a simple eye look today. I'm going to use the microfilling brow pen on my brows. This pen has hair-like bristles, so if you need to fill in your brows, this thing is so easy and simple. Or if you have like a teen that's wanting to start doing their brows, this would be so simple for them to use as well. So I'm using the shade medium brown. It's pretty dark. Just doing a very simple wing with a dark brown eye pencil from Pharmacy. This is retractable. Doing Infinalash mascara. And I just love the look of this palette that I used today. It just looks so bronzy, summery to me. Just paired like a berry lip with this golden glowy look. This is our finished Friday look. Message me if you have any questions. Link in bio. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye.